Hello Cancer, it's your friend and messenger Kay here. How are you guys? I hope you're okay. I am coming to you with your weekly read. So, candles are lit, incense is on. Let's call in the divine. Divine for Cancer for the coming week. Please could we have messages for Cancer's greatest and highest good? Cancer, I'm going to go in as always with your angels and ancestors. What messages do we have for Cancer? This is for the coming week, my lovelies. Wow, that came out really quick. You have the angel Raziel, you have the number 8, and you have rainbow. This is about enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. These are all the emotions that are coming in for the coming week. Now, Cancer, look, this, you've got this, it almost looks like the Hermit card, which is like a Virgo energy. So I don't know if your sun, moon, or rising sign sits within that placement. But this is about enlightenment. This is about you having that epiphany moment. This is the light coming on. The realization of something that is really important coming in for you next week. Okay? You are going to learn something that is going to empower you, right? This could be learning something about yourself, a situation, or somebody else. But I tell you what, Cancer, this is going to make you feel on top of the world, right? So, you've got your Archangel Raziel coming in with the rainbow for you there. This just feels like that moment where everything clicks into place in your mind. Right. Let's see, what sacred symbol are we offering to my lovely Cancer people for them to use? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You have 3 cards. You had the number 8 before, you've got the number 15 that reduces down to the number 6. You've got growth. You have got power. And you have got this Viking boat called Stormy. 21, that reduces down to 3. Cancer. There is something that has been going on that has left you in this storm, right? I was going to say ish storm, but I can't say those words, otherwise YouTube will smack my legs. Now, this storm that has been brewing in the background, right? Cancer, I need you to know this is happening for a reason, okay? Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is a coincidence. This ship, this is the ship that I always talk about. This is your ship for your life. You are the captain of this ship. And sometimes we have that stormy weather. We have those ups and downs. And sometimes it can leave us feeling quite seasick, to be honest. You know, you know that feeling in your belly where you just think, oh, I've had enough of this. Cancer, my lovely, it's happening or has happened for a reason, okay? And this is for your greatest and highest good. And it may not feel like it, because when we are, you know, it's rough seas and we're sort of, you know, we're just going through it and we're getting pushed from one side to the other, and it's raining and it's all going on and it's really not good. Cancer, that is when I always have that poem in the back of my mind, right? It's Footprints. I don't know if that poem means anything to you. It means a great deal to me, and it's coming to me right now. Just the last line of that poem. Read it at your own in your own time, at your own leisure if you've not ever come across it, right? And I find it very, very difficult to actually say those last few words without actually really crying and really welling up, because I found that in my life it is exactly that. And the last few words of that poem are, it's then that I carried you, right? And you will be carried through this storm. Whatever it is that was happening, whatever it is, know that it's happening for a reason. And what is the reason? It's for your growth, your spiritual growth. Yeah. For you to take that on board and it to empower you, right? Of how you've managed to battle that raging storm. Everything that has been going on, it is for your growth and empowerment. This power, right? You will. No time ever stays the same, okay? That is a fact. What is now won't be in the future, whatever, right? No time stays exactly the same. Change is the only guarantee. And the change that is coming, my lovely Cancer, especially with the coming week, is this power, right? This incredible you, this epiphany, this realization that actually I am the power. I have the power. Now, please don't quote the Snap song because I'm being quite serious, right? But listen to it if you need to, okay? Because you do. This storm has come into your path because there are things there that do not serve you a purpose, right? And it's a learning curve because the growth and the power that you are going to receive from this storm, yeah, eventually the storm's going to pass. The storm's going to pass and you're going to be in calmer waters. But my lovelies, you are going to grow from this and you are going to become incredibly powerful, right? And it's not about other people seeing the power. You are going to feel that power deep within because it's always been within you. The universe just wanted to shake that out of you a little bit and say, wake up, look at how powerful you actually are. That, despite the raging storms, you have been able to get your ship, that ship of your life, into calmer waters, right? And that makes you incredibly powerful. Okay, Cancer, let's go on and see. Wow, am I feeling that power? When was the last time you listened to that song, Cancer? Put it on, give it a listen. You know, like music. Music can fortify and enrich your soul. Okay, listen to that song. Say it out loud. I have the power. Because you, me, we all do, you know. Okay, let's go in with the archangels, who is working with Cancer throughout the coming week to help you along. You have Archangel Michael, my favourite. Don't tell anyone. I hope they're not listening. You're not meant to have favourites. But I do lean on Archangel Michael quite a lot. And this is about your spiritual acceleration. This growth, this power, this is your spirit. This is your inner self. That looks out from behind your eyes is becoming so powerful that It's not going to be contained anymore. And the reason it's becoming powerful, it's been there all along. It's just that you are having that epiphany moment. You are having that strength to carry out and do exactly as you please, right? Okay, what is Archangel Michael saying to you? It's saying you are experiencing spiritual upgrades. Move forward, right? So you will be getting those epiphanies, those spiritual downloads, those moments where you say something, you do something, you walk a certain way, and other people around you and you yourself will feel empowered, but the people around you, they will see from a mile off. Cancer is not to be messed with. Okay, so anything that's happening, it's all for your greater good. So hang on in there, Cancer, because this spiritual acceleration, this is going to really make you feel like you are on top of the world. Right. Jabba, jabba, jabba. Let me get talking away. It's only because I'm so excited for you, Cancer. This is really, really good. This is you coming into your own. This is moving forward, onwards and upwards. For Cancer, please, could I have 3 cards? Past, present, future. Look at that, Cancer. Look, obstacles and challenges. That's what you don't see coming. You've got the number 5. The number 5 represents change, right? You're no longer going to see this as a gap. You're not even going to have to leap. You're not going to have to do anything. You are going to be able to walk straight from there to there with your eyes closed, because those obstacles and challenges, they are not going to be there anymore. And look, my love, you've got spiritual strength right underneath that card that's just caught my eye. Keep a lookout for the colour green. You've got a lot of purples and greens going on over here, so look out for those in the coming week. You have the realisation dawning on you, this epiphany moment. Financial and material changes are there and available for you. They're coming in, right? You will know what I'm talking about. But change is coming in, yeah? And if things have not been good in the past with your finances and your material matters, then no. The changes that are coming in now, these are going to be something that you can rely on. Because with your strength and with your power, you've been able to make these changes and it's empowered you, right? You may be feeling a little bit emotionally withdrawn, right? Currently, this is not for, I mean, obviously the whole read is for the coming week, but in the current situation, there is emotional withdrawal. And I think part of this is this storm that's been raging in the background, right? And these spiritual downloads that you're getting, yeah? So you say something, right, about someone and they call you. So you're sitting there, you mention something that you are going to do for your own betterment, right? I'm going to go and get dressed up and I'm going to go out this evening. And you might find like a feather falling from the sky. There's no birds, there's no nothing. You'll have that feather. Do you know what, actually, I was talking about something the other day, and for the first time since Buddy Bear's gone, I got a feather. And do you know what? It felt incredible. But it only felt incredible because I knew what it meant. So these epiphany moments, these downloads that you're getting, that you were right all along, this is helping you grow, okay? And this emotional withdrawal that you've been feeling recently, or, in this current, it's not happening. That's not your place to be in, right? So these changes that are coming in, they're moving you out of this emotional withdrawal so that you can see there are no obstacles and challenges. And if there are, You are the person who's going to be conquering those. And look, in the future, learning from the past, those moments where you have that realization that actually I've been right all along and I've done all of this and I am now getting those spiritual downloads. I'm understanding my life purpose, right? I see a lot of patience that has been going on while this storm has been raging. And now the planning begins. This is where the future is. You are being asked to not make any rash decisions. Let the downloads download, right? Let this spiritual growth come in. Be encompassed by this empowerment, okay? Sense it, feel it, go with it, okay? You're going to start feeling stronger from next week, okay? But what they're saying is, don't make any rash decisions. No rushing in. No, let the universe do its thing. You need patience and you need planning. Cancer, listen up, okay? Start planning now. What are you going to do with all this power? What are you going to do with all this spiritual growth? Are you brave enough to say, I love me? Are you? That's what you've got to do. You've got to plan for that moment where you come into your own. Right. Okay, let's go in with your tarot. Oh my goodness me, Cancer. I'm just feeling so much energy. So much energy from this. Where this emotional withdrawal, you're going to look at this and laugh in its face, I'm telling you. You're going to be, why did I even waste my time? Nothing to worry about. Nothing to rush into. I'm going to take this steady because I know who I am now. Look what you've got coming in. In the past. Look. You've got the Death card. You've got Justice. You've got Major Arcana coming in here. Right? That past is exactly where it belongs. From next week, you're going to start to feel a difference, that things are changing. You've got the Death card landing on that 5 of change, yeah? Look at this. This transformation, right? This is going to be the start of a new you. This Justice card that is coming in, this storm that has been going on, know this. The universe has your justice for you, right? You've just got to hang on in there, believe in yourself, strengthen yourself, take time out. Instead of feeling emotionally withdrawn, and look how this person here sat by the sea. Oh my goodness, Cancer. When I quoted that poem for you, Footprints, right? This card hadn't come out. Or if it had, I don't remember. If it had, I hadn't seen or noticed. Look in the sand. Footprints. There's a handprint. I need you to read that poem. I need you to read it and I need you to believe it and apply it into your life, right? Just know that the divine, that the universe, it's got you. It's got your back, right? You're going to be absolutely fine. Look, this person is sat there by the sea and they've got their hands in a prayer motion and they're on their own, and also they think, right? And they are just feeling a little bit withdrawn from the rest of the world and they've chosen this solitude. However, very important message here, Cancer. They don't see it, but look, they're not alone. Those footprints are there. Cancer, I need you to read that poem and I need it to make you stronger, okay? Because this emotional withdrawal, this is not a place for you. You need to regain that that power. And that justice, that avenue, that epiphany, whatever it is that is happening in the background, you're going to start feeling it from next week. That justice that you've been asking for, things to become a little bit more balanced, that's coming in from you starting from next week. Right, one more please. What is this? Patience and planning. Oh, hello, we've got two. Let's have a look, Cancer. I'm intrigued. You have you have the King of Cups in reverse, and you have the Ten of Wands. Patience and planning is going to come into play, right? Because in the future, you are going to be able to dictate what burdens you take on and what you don't. Those rose-tinted glasses, those are coming off, right? You're not giving people the benefit of the doubt. You're not giving people that energy, right? You're not loving everyone and everything anymore, because Cancer is going to start for the first time ever to put that love into themselves. It's in the reverse. So usually the King of Cups putting a lot of love out there for everybody. A lot of support, a lot of love. That person that's there for anyone, that wise turtle, you can sit on my back, take a ride, I'll take you through the storms and whatever. And not anymore. That's not you in the future, Cancer. Look at this. You're saving your love for you. And you're looking at these burdens and saying, do you know what? I'm not having it. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to plan. And I am going to get rid of these burdens using my power. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. That's pretty deep, isn't it? Let's go on and see. Let's get the clarifiers for Cancer for the coming week. Why do we have the Death card here? Because you're becoming stronger than ever before, Cancer. I don't need to explain this to you in great detail. Look, it's going to benefit you. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Pentacles, material wealth and abundance coming in for you. You, in the past, have juggled everything and everyone, and people can't understand it, and you can't understand how you have weathered this storm. But you have, and it's made you stronger. Hang on to that strength. You had the number 8 there, right? This is a major arcana, Cancer. This is also number 8. Look out for the number 8, okay? In dates, in whatever, you know, if you turn the number 8 to its side, it's that infinity sign, that power of the infinity, right? That juggling is going to come to an end. You're finding your strength, you're finding your power, and it is going to absolutely transform you and your finances and your material abundance. Okay, why is the Justice card coming in? Divine, 2 clarifiers. The fights, the arguments, all of that. Look at you being at peace and saying stop. Right? The Hierophant, I call it the God card. God is with you. These arguments, you'll see, are going to stop. And you've been saying, well, why haven't they stopped before, Kay? Why has this gone on for so long? Why have I been in the eye of the storm? Right? Because dun, dun, it is a karmic cycle, right? What you've been going through, if you believe in those things, karmic cycles are repeat cycles that we go through until we choose to actively, knowingly say no more. right? And here you are. See that hand up? No more. I'm not having it. I'm not having the arguments. And there's multiple people here who seem like they are fighting you for something. I don't know. Fighting for your attention. Fighting for I don't know what it is. But you're saying no. Not anymore. No, no, no. We're not doing this. Why? Because you have the power that instead of fighting back, you're just saying no. We're not doing this. I have the strength and I have the power to know. Those spiritual downloads are telling me my energy is far too precious for these petty arguments. I'm not doing it anymore. And that's what moves you on to calmer waters. That's what makes the change. It's because your response is changing rather than they are coming at you at full force, so you're feeling like you need to go at it full force and whatever. Instead, you're recognizing your energy as being really precious, right? Really, really precious. And that spiritual growth that you're having, those spiritual downloads that you're getting, they're reinforcing the idea that you have the power to control these situations and say no. Enough is enough. My lovely Cancer, I've just noticed again, you've got the number 5. This is a change of attitude. Number 5. Change is happening, change is coming. And you know what? You're going to feel it from the coming week. That change in you, that power in you, it's coming. You heard it here first. Right, Cancer, what is this? 10 of Wands. Oh, 10 of Wands and a King of Cups in reverse is telling you the world. I always had to cover her up a little bit. I'm not sure YouTube appreciates it. You've got the world. This is a completion of something. There is the 7 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Pentacles. This card here, we've spoken about the 7 of Swords. This is about deceit. This is about being aware of someone who may be prone to telling a few porcupines, right? And I think before, your attitude would have been different. Now, with this world card coming in, this is a completion of this cycle. No more. You've got a different perspective on it. You've learnt new things, right? So however it was that you were addressing these situations that were coming towards you, this betrayal, these lies, these whatever this person is or this situation is, you're getting a larger perspective on this. And you're thinking, do you know what? There's money there to be had. There's other opportunities there to be had. Why am I investing all this energy into this? It is what it is. But I've got to move on. I've got to get my completion from this, right? And I'm going to move on into this energy of self-empowerment, right? Get yourself some of those affirmations. I mean, you can find loads online and everywhere. Just look for daily positive affirmations and tell yourself that. Because you know what, Cancer? You can do this. You can do this. Right. Okay. That's your coming week. How fun. You're finding your inner strength. Okay. Let's see what the wisdom of the Sufi Tarot has for you, what they would like you to focus on. What are you being advised? And one more, please. What is the point? You ask for one, you get two. Why do I ask? Okay. It sends ending a trauma. That's what's coming to an end. And it says, transform memories and symptoms. Okay, and I'm going to add to that, and reactions. Then you have determination, Perseverance leads to fortune. This new empowered person is not going to be some poor person, you know, you're not going to be a pauper. This newfound power that you're getting, this spiritual growth, this determination that you're getting, it's going to leave you very plentiful. Okay, let's see, what else do you have? The gift of freedom. Break away from your attachments. And especially, you know, like there's physical attachments to things, right? Material things. But also attachments. We kind of get attached to reactions that if this happens, I'm going to react this way. No, predetermine your actions. Sometimes in life we find that we are creatures of habit, right? And as much as we have the habit of reacting in a certain way, other people have a habit of acting the same way all the time. Yeah, it's habitual. So all we can change is not them or their habits. All we can change is our reaction. And I think you'll benefit from that. Look, imagination. Draw from the well of your own capabilities, which I don't feel like you were wise to. You didn't know that you had these capabilities, but you do. And it says you are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Right, Cancer. Lastly, I'm going to give you an affirmation. Well, not me. I'm going to ask the divine for guidance with this. What can you use in the coming week to give you that power, to give you that strength, to give you that knowledge about yourself and how capable you are? Do we have? This is for you to use. Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising. We'll even let cross watchers have this. It says, Harvest 43. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. This is what I'm talking about. You're ready. You're ready now. Okay? And look, 44, you've got new beginnings. Yeah? For that completion and whatever, you can use this to assist you. Let the magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. So this is talking about your body, first of all, right? Your inner self. This is asking for that obstacles to be removed from your mind, from your body, for the cleansing to begin, having a new beginning. But this is also for inside your home and dwellings, right? You can use this to create new beginnings, right? Fresh new ways of dealing with things, right? And happiness, transformation. Float like a butterfly. Okay. Cancer, lastly, I'm going to give you one of these Moonology cards. Let's see what comes up for Cancer with your Moonology. Oh, hello. Oh, it's gone flying. There you go. Cancer, first quarter moon in Pisces, right? Similarly to you, this is about the water signs, okay? And it says, honour your feelings, yeah? That growth, that spiritual power, honour that feeling. And it's saying, first quarter moon in Scorpio, again, a water sign, right? Scorpio is our fellow water sign. And it says, release your blocks, okay? So you need to release that frustration, that hurt and pain from that being in that storm, you know, feeling battered and bruised and going from side to side on that ship. Calmer waters are coming, and they're coming because you can't change anybody. You can only change yourself, and change is coming in the most positive way. Okay, Cancer, that was your reading for the coming week. I hope you enjoyed that, and if it did resonate, please do leave me a message. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. It's tarottime@gmail.com. I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.